Hello, welcome in. This is Cleora and welcome in to my little loot lounge. I like to use my gifts to help guide people to their highest timelines, take what resonates, leave the rest. I read for quite a select group of people, so I hope to be inspiring, if nothing else. I'm going to zone in now because the message I've had is that your starlight energy is taken off. So we're going to see what that means to you. You could have been working on a project lately. You could have just been working on yourself. I'm getting this beautiful energy of self-development and of choosing to improve yourself and really refine yourself and really become the most beautiful version of yourself you possibly can. So we're going to be pulling charms and all of that good stuff. It's great to have you back, Cherubima, and to anyone new here, welcome in. I believe we can create whatever we want into our realities, and you know, our minds are the portal. And we've got the Imagine card here, and this really does look like something bursting to life out of the water. This is something you've cooked up in your dreams. We've got a moon on the card, and we've got that beautiful icy blue, being clear on who you are, having a purified chakra system. I feel like you could really look after yourself. Maybe you have cold baths, or maybe you're into alternative therapies, but this is your time, I'm getting, to really burst forward. I feel like you've established something here. I feel like something is solid within you. And now with the Yang card coming out, card number 1, this is all about you taking what you've mastered over here and moving forward with it in action. So I really feel like someone out there has got a business they want to start up. Yeah, I'm getting the word launching coming through, like you're launching a product. Perhaps you're launching a channel, because I'm getting this energy of you launching yourself and you being the one that is kind of held up on a pedestal. Maybe people will be focusing on you, seeing what you do. Maybe you'll be teaching people or somehow leading by example. I'm getting influencer, because I feel like you've got a big, beautiful metaphysical spirit, and I feel like you're very cosmic. And you showing people how it's done when you visualize something and then move towards it. I feel like you could really be helping other people do that. I'm getting manifestation, so maybe you are a manifestation coach, or maybe this is just all about what you're manifesting. But there's something about you leading by example, whether you realize it or not. People watching you, people focusing on you. And it's because you've got this starlight energy here. I feel like your soul spends a lot of time in the etheric realm, because with time for a nap, I'm getting that sleep time for you is a very busy time, and it's where you sort of collect a lot of data. It's where you heal. We've got a little fox on this card, so this could mean something to you. And it's really interesting to me that we've got 2 moons here, very similar. We've got the same side profile of the left side of the face, which is controlled by the right side of the brain, which is the part of your mind that connects you to the non-physical realm, that connects you to what we call the yin realm. So it's interesting to me that I feel like you've got a really powerful connection to the sleep state, the dream state, the astral realm. And then here, I feel like you're taking all of this etheric information and moving forward with it in the physical, because this is a card of action and movement and having a great big fiery force of will. This is Aries energy all the way, charging ahead with that primal energy, that life force energy, knowing which direction you want to move in, and then charging with all your might and really putting all of your eggs in that basket, really going for it and knowing that it's yours. There's something about you holding something, knowing that it's yours, taking it. Okay, they're giving me trophy here, even though I've got one over here. They're showing me a trophy in these hands. So there's something that you're winning. There's something that you've dreamed up, and something that you are. They're telling me you're putting it into focus. You're putting it into focus. So that could be that you're putting it into other people's focus, because I feel like there's something you've already put into your focus. You've already built it in your imaginative realm. A bit like Tesla, most of your work was done in your dream state or in your imaginative state. Or, you know, you could be someone who meditates a lot, or someone who takes a lot of time to ponder and to muse and to really think about things perhaps in a more philosophical way, in a more alternative way. You know, maybe mainstream education wasn't for you, but regardless, I feel like you've always had this beautiful cavern of the soul where you've been cooking something up, that's for sure. Let's have a look. We do have a lot of stars all over this time for a nap card. So I feel like you're buzzing with inspiration here, and there's something here about you relaxing and balancing out your active life, what you're doing in the daytime, and balancing it out really well with the pampering and the cuddling up, that, giving yourself that respite, that sanctuary, and a place to really separate yourself from whatever it is you're doing. Because I feel here that there's going to be this big, huge burst of physical activity. It has to be with the yang energy. It's that energy that keeps the world moving. It's the doing. But in your case, we've got stars everywhere here. We've got these stars all over here, which bizarrely enough, I was really focusing on this fire. And these have just really come to life for me here. So there's something about focusing on something and bringing it to life, knowing that the universe has to respond to your focus because you are a portion of the Godhead. You wouldn't be alive and kicking right now if you didn't have access to all these magical, powerful energies. And I feel like something's really concretized for you. There's something really physical and self-assured about this Yang card, something where perhaps you've cleaned up a lot of emotion, because the Seven of Cups is often about emotion. And right here, we've got this clarity. We've got this starlight. I feel like you faced a lot of things in yourself and you faced a lot of things in the world. They're giving me mirror, mirror. So that can mean something to someone. And you've managed to clarify and to narrow down where you will find your loot and where you will find your gifts. And that's why this is a big old yes card. This is a big go for it with all your might kind of card. You might want to look into videos about Mars energy and that drive and that passion. Or maybe you're really aware already of something that you've got this beautiful inflamed, it's almost like an inferno here where you've got so much passion for something and you've already created it metaphysically because you've put so much visualization in, because you've imagined it so much and felt it so much. Whatever it is you're going for already exists non-physically, and it's like you're being pulled towards it magnetically because there's something about you having a single focus, a very precious, golden, fiery single focus. This is like devotion. You've narrowed down your devotion with the Seven of Cups, and perhaps, in a previous segment of your life, things felt very emotionally confused, or you didn't know where you belonged. Perhaps there's a sense of lostness or emotional misplacement, or not knowing where to place your emotions. Perhaps you felt like an orphan somehow, or maybe this was just about you figuring out where to put your divine, precious time. Our time in life is so precious. So I feel like you've narrowed it down and you found some sort of way to use your gorgeous divine energy in the most powerful way possible, because this is all about power here. And they're telling me you will have victory with this. They're pulling me to this lovely wreath, which is a Six of Wands energy. So let's get some more information about this. Starlight power. I feel like part of this was clarifying who you were. Because it's often, when we have these epiphanies about our true nature, we know who we are when those things happen, especially on a spiritual level. I feel like you found out about your cosmic nature. You met parts of yourself that were so divine you couldn't go back. So the only thing for it was for you to move forward. Eight of Cups energy, move towards what fulfills you. And you're right in the driver's seat of what fulfills you. I can feel this. But I feel like there were things you had to move away from. And this would have been the old storyline, which would have included people, places, things, jobs, scenarios. It's all like a movie. And I feel like the old world you lived in had to collapse because your imagination is calling you forward and your imagination is so powerful. I'm getting that you commanded more for yourself. And we've got the King of Swords here. Lots of clarity, an icy level of clarity. And once you know. There's something so beautiful about knowing. Because over here with the Seven of Cups, we've got this energy of maybe emotions leading the way. And I see now you've found a balance in your emotions. You allow your intuition. You love to feel things, I feel, with the moon. But there's this lovely passive energy I feel with your emotions now. Now that you've found a spot that you belong in yourself. I feel like this could be just you in yourself, knowing yourself and having found a clear pathway to really implement what you know to be true about yourself on a spiritual level. Now you're bringing it into the physical. This could have something to do with writing or conveying information. being somewhat of a teacher, because the King of Swords knows a few things about a few things. Fixed air, Aquarius energy, more of that breakthrough energy. I feel like books could really be relevant. I'm seeing shelving in my mind's eye, like a library in a college, or just shelving with books on. Lots of books, lots of shelves. This could be something you're writing and selling. I don't know. Educator, I'm getting for somebody out there. Okay, Five of Pentacles energy. Yeah, I'm getting that with all these shifts and changes coming up, it's so vital that you remember to pamper yourself, because otherwise I'm getting that your nervous system can maybe take a hit sometimes if there's a lack of routine with this Knight of Pentacles energy. So what I'm getting is there's all this excitement and this sort of flurry of energy with all this starlight energy coming to fruition, but there's this extra need here for you to pamper yourself. So this could mean for you maybe going and getting a massage once a week, or this could mean allowing yourself more meditation time. This could mean increasing on your visits to the beauty parlor, something like that, but they want more here. More of you giving to yourself in the daily life. This is about spending all your vibrational currency on yourself in terms of seeing yourself as the most regal, royal person. And I am getting really beautiful kitty cat energies coming out on the table, along with these foxy energies. If you have ever seen a straggly fox, and don't you just want to feed that fox, and don't you just want to give that fox some toasty fire time? Not that they would come in your house with you, of course, but there's something about a fox with a fluffy tail, a fox that looks well fed, a fox that has been well pampered and looked after. And I feel like that's what they want for you here. And this has got to be woven into your daily life, I'm getting. Otherwise, I feel like you could maybe go back to... What I'm getting is that if you don't look after yourself like a member of royalty, then sometimes it can put you onto the wrong TV stations of the mind, where sometimes you forget how royal you are. Because we've got this Ten of Pentacles here, and you've already done too much work over here. Establishing yourself, getting yourself comfortable, long-term security, anchored in, locked and loaded is what I'm getting. But you need to maintain this, because there could be a risk over here if you don't pamper yourself and look after yourself and cherish yourself like the most important cherubima. Maybe there are old channels, depression channel, the anxiety channel, the PTSD channel, the feeling like shit channel, whatever the case may be with this Five of Pentacles. They're saying you've got to nurture yourself regularly like clockwork when you wake up, in the afternoon, with what you eat. They're saying self-care is just the beginning. This self-care has to become more and more and more, right? So no neglecting yourself. I'm not saying that you do, but I'm saying maybe if the anxiety creeps in, this is just a heads up, so that you can be like, okay, I need to give myself a break. I need to give myself TLC. I need to pump the brakes. I need to get fluffy. I need to get my hot water bottle. I need to get my Haagen-Dazs. You know what I'm saying here. I need to put my headphones on, put my feet up, relax. Yeah, Three of Swords. So there's something about Spirit wants you to avoid opening old wounds here, because it could play havoc on your nervous system. There's a lot of chaos in this card. And it's almost like you've got to keep those old wounds zipped up. They're showing me when you get spray on plaster. In America, you would call them Band-Aids, but you can spray it on to seal up the wound. And that's what they're telling me. Your self-care is the Band-Aid you need. For some of you out there, you know, you may have experienced things in your past that you don't want to access those energies again. So this is about keeping your mindset clear of the sorrowful with the Three of Swords. Let's see, one more, please. Five of Pentacles again, yeah. So there could be like abandonment wounds maybe coming up. But with this Ten of Pentacles and this judgment that's just come out here, you're transforming from this timeline so beautifully. Your starlight is lit up now. So they're saying even if you have the odd moment, maybe you get flashbacks or something like that. That's what I feel with the Five of Pentacles twice and the Three of Swords. I feel like there's something about you really putting yourself first here with the Knight of Pentacles and having a very solidified daily routine. So even if you don't feel like meditating, you've got to make yourself right. It's like disciplining yourself for the long-term good here. Because the cycle is moving and they want you to be up to speed with it. All your chakras lined up. not letting any of those old ghouls into your mind space, because you're going through this regeneration into pure starlight here. And they're saying you may have had to grow in the dark. You may be like one of those rare flowers who had to learn to bloom in the concrete, or you had to learn to grow in the dark or in the mud, in the grit. They're saying you're a more beautiful bloom for this. You're a more rare bloom. You've grown in ways, you've adapted in ways that make your blossom rare and unique because of what you've been through. So that's beautiful. We've got the 8 of Wands here. You're flying up over this with your beautiful starlight energy, Sagittarius energy. What I'm getting here is that you've accepted the mythological in your own soul. You've accepted things with your own intuition and carved your own way on your own spiritual etheric pathway here. And that's why the road is being cleared for you now. They're saying no amount of self-care is enough. You know, they're kind of giving me this energy of, for people who've been neglected their whole life, for people who don't realize how life was perhaps in the ancient times, in one of these 10 of Pentacles type situations, even just being a little bit nice to yourself can feel like a lot of self-care. But what they're saying is life should be one long journey of looking after yourself more and more and more. And I feel like someone's going to really feel what I'm saying with that, because there's something about you moving into more and more safety, more and more wealth, more and more true family support. This is sovereign level support with the 10 of Pentacles. People who've established themselves individually in 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful golden sovereignty. So there's no codependence. There's no, bullying, energetic expectation. There's no spell work. These are clear hearts and souls and minds. And you are part of this. Yeah, you're part of the plans here. 8 of Wands energy. 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Let's get one more. Yeah, they're saying you're magic. You followed the magical pathway. Even if it didn't make sense. Like, even if you noticed that other people thought something was mumbo jumbo. Maybe you've been around a lot of those people who only believe what they see with their eyes. But you could feel something in your heart here. And you kept that alive. That's why you've got the starlight. You've got this clear pathway with the 8 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles again here. So again, that nourishment on a daily basis is coming out. We've had the 5 of Pentacles twice and the Knight of Pentacles twice here with the moon energy. So yeah, this is like a cleanup. This is like the spookiness of the nighttime being cleaned up with the practicality of the day. Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. These are like little etheric allies that are helping you with your thoughts here. And we've got the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is a lot of assistance here. I feel this is etheric because these pages are all showing up. 3 pages showing up next to the moon. So anytime if you get any sort of feeling, especially in the nighttime, maybe someone suffers with night terrors or something like that, but they want you to know in your mind's eye, they want you to take over. Even if you're asleep, they want you to try and take over your own mind again. And use these ideas of these etheric helpers to your advantage. This is for only someone who is struggling in the night. Maybe you're having bad dreams. Maybe you're having weird lucid dreams or weird astral events happening. Because we do have this idea of you being enmeshed with the astral realm in a much deeper way compared to your average Joe. So they want you to sort of name these energies. You've got a Page of Swords energy who is very scrupulous, very quick moving. Someone who's always there, watching out for you, looking over your shoulder. Then you've got this little friendly Page of Cups energy who is there to soothe your emotions whenever any fear comes up. This could be in your waking hours. We can be awake in the daytime and still feel eerie, maybe misplaced, maybe abandoned, maybe alone, who knows. But with this moon energy, I'm getting that there's this beautiful balm with the practical, with the Knight of Pentacles. You might want to buy plants, you might want to find herbal remedies, because I'm getting a real nature energy with you, where nature is the cure you need for any psychological ailments or any strange feeling in your mind, right? So this is about taking over your mind, using the groundedness that Earth offers, and using the practical things like keeping a beautiful routine, things like that. It's about groundedness here for somebody. And then they want you to name these energies. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, but see them as little fairy trinkets, or see them as little DMT elves, or see them as any kind of helper that you would prefer. Maybe a leprechaun, maybe a fairy godmother. right? But these are two allies showing up for you whenever the going looks like it's getting tough, because someone could have a flashback and it could make you really feel like you're back in a past timeline, and it almost feels like hell. They're giving me the reference of Constantine, where 2 seconds in hell kind of feels like 2 weeks or whatever. It's kind of like a time thing. When you're stuck in a moment, it feels like it's going to last forever. So they want you to know they're there with you in those moments. That's for somebody. Let's see what's going on here. You've collected a lot of data etherically when you've been on your travel. So you could have felt like your mind hasn't stayed still for very long, right, in your life. But I don't feel like your mind's going to be staying still here with this Yang Realm card. But I feel like your positioning in yourself is going to be staying still. This is like a throne in a spaceship. So you're solid in yourself and your sense of identity, solid in your signal that's taking you to any connections you need. But there is a zooming forward level of energy here. Pure power. This is very masculine. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. No one can stop this level of fire, right? Pure protection here. 9 of Wands, 9 of Clubs energy. So that's what they're saying. You are purely protected. You've just got to get your thoughts remembering that if you have any moments, right, any weird moments, you've got to hoist your mind back around to these allies right here. And they're saying that will open up a portal where the protection will flood in. But you know, you are the starlight, my baby. So I don't know what these energies are over here. But I feel like there could be one niggly little energy that is like a wound that opens, that they're saying, we've got you. This is getting all patched up. And again, when you hold the starlight, you know, people notice that. But this is something that's healing up nicely for you. A regeneration here. This is almost like an Achilles heel kind of energy. That's what I'm getting here. Because we've got all this magic in your etheric connection. But Spirit's telling me there's always a balance. There's always this sort of pendulum of energy, and they're sort of telling me this is your Achilles heel. You will know what it means to you, an old wound that you're now healing up with the light, with the divine light. And they're telling me I get by with a little help from my friends here, so see them as little etheric helpers. We've got the portal of love, and I feel like you've kept this going for so long. I'm hearing Kylie Minogue. Someone might listen to Kylie Minogue. I'm hearing, when I hear the beat of love go on and on and on, rhythm of love. So this is like an ocean of love that you've kept going, having faith in yourself, because I feel like the things you walked away from were nagging at you for a while, you know. And I feel like now this old world feels like nothing to you, but at the time it could have really consumed you. So I feel like the stability you've gained is exactly what you deserve here. This was so irrelevant to you now. Old scenarios. We've got party time, celebration with this Yang Realm energy. So I feel like your work's going to be celebrated here. This much momentum has to be rewarded by the universe. So they're saying whatever you expect from this project or from sharing your starlight, expect 3 times as much as you might expect. They're saying keep on adding 3, keep on adding 3. Yeah, money portal. They're saying the more you relax, the more you pamper yourself, the more you're gonna really benefit from this money portal, because relaxation is the key, my darling. Joy is the key. Also, you've got this pure protection, and I just feel like everything's going your way. I'm hearing that song. Got the letter G, okay, spiritual gangster. So you've been some hard levels here with this 5 of Pentacles. And I feel like now it's your time to really take your throne. You know, you don't get to be a spiritual gangster without going through Neptune, the pirate levels, Saturn. Come on, need I say more? And then you've got to get through Pluto. So I feel like you're patching up a few little wounds from your spiritual gangster initiation. And now it's all party time, love, money, and gang, soul group. Okay, let's see what else. Little puppy dog, another puppy dog. We got that bloody lizard again. Okay, we've got the letter Y here. But they're giving me this as like an occult thing, you know, where 2 make 3. A new avenue, a new branch, yew tree, or any tree. Okay, we've got the cactus here. We've got the letter K, starfish energy. Okay. One of you could be going to the desert or on on holiday somewhere, and one of you's getting at least one dog. I feel like there could be more, because two puppies don't show up on the table for nothing. So I feel like someone's got like this beautiful puppy kind of life coming up for them. Maybe you're buying a pet for the first time, but this represents your badge of honor. And you know what? This is so weird how this matches up with my last reading. Because until I said that, I didn't realize they're giving me the badge of honor showing up on your timeline. For whoever's watching this video, this is your badge of honor here for getting through the Pluto realms, right? And, you know, I feel like whatever you've been through, spiritual gangster levels, they leave a few scars, right? We're not non-physical energy. We are in a flesh vessel. So they're saying, allow that flow of yourself, right? Your subconscious mind is trying to make sense of things here. But this is all going into your vortex. You've mined so much. You've looted for so much with your cosmic prowess energy here. Let's get a card for this cactus, because it's really calling out to me. Show me. One for the cactus energy. King of Cups energy here. I'm getting a lifelong love for somebody. This is funny. This is like finding water in the desert. You feel like you've narrowed all your options, but all you need is one. Yeah, the Lover's energy here. So I feel like you've kept yourself hidden away from other prospects for something you've had intuitively etched into you, because the cactus doesn't need to be fed much. The cactus doesn't need loads of attention, right? And the starfish moves very, very slowly, along with that Knight of Pentacles energy. You're so established now. This is your badge of honor that they said would come up, and it's bizarre how they've made it come up in my next reading with this Cobra energy, baby. So your wishes are coming to fruition. This is beautiful. I hope this has been good for somebody. You're getting all the devotion. And yeah, this is purple, actually. This is crown chakra 1. So there's your crown right there, my lovely. I'm getting this real energy that you know if this is for you, because maybe you've had a big increase lately and you're gonna go buy some cool stuff, including lots of pets. That's what I'm getting. So I love you guys. Mwah.